in our room. If if Jalen Brunson was healthy last year after he got injured, which I'm glad he's back, I would think New York would go on to the NBA Finals. But that's a whole different story. I can see this in seven. I don't see it any other way. This series is either going to go into seven or go into six. Let's get into next series. The Denver Nuggets versus the OKC Thunder. Two MVPs. Two MVPs against two runner-ups for the MVPs, Jokic and Shea. Westbrook going back to OKC where he started his career. Like Westbrook, Jokic, you got a triple-double team right there. Triple-double guys right there that can get triple-doubles. You got, honestly, Murray who can create his own shot. You got Eric Gordon who can catch Jam City dunks for you. Denver, I can see this series going in 7-2 because you got Shea, you got Dort for OKC, you got Williams, you got both Williams, you got Chet. I can see this series going into seven. Like, there's no doubt that, yeah, the Nuggets are going to make it tough on them. The Nuggets are going to make it tough on the Denver. The Nuggets are going to make it tough on OKC because you got Westbrook coming off the bench. Like that championship team, that team that won the championship. With the Denver Nuggets. That's a whole different team because that team lost their bench, and just didn't have a bench. Denver does have a bench this year though, with Westbrook. But I can see how somehow they beat the Clippers in game seven. The Nuggets did beat the Clippers in game seven last game. I can see why, like, I don't get why you fire your head coach, why Denver fires their head coach at the beginning of the 4 games left in the regular season. You win a game seven against the Clippers, which I thought the Clippers were going to win that game. But now you're going against OKC, who has the best record all year long in the West. That has the best record all year long in the West. There's just nothing to say about it because with OKC, like they have Shea. Like I get that it's the MVP, both MVPs going against each other. We got that going into this Denver Nuggets OKC series. But if you ask me, I would say that OKC might go to the finals because let's not forget the Nuggets are coming off a game seven. And coming off a game seven, that's not enough time for the Denver Nuggets, in my let me get the elephant out of the room. That's not enough time for the Denver Nuggets to have have more rest to get ready for the OKC series because you're just coming off a game 7. And I know this that OKC will probably win the first game, or Denver might. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Denver win this game and it be a close game because I can see this series going in 6 or 7. Like I said before, I can see the Celtics and the New York Knicks going in 6 or 7. But both of these series, the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks series, and the Denver Nuggets and OKC series, are just two different things, man. It's that we're getting a MVP. We're getting MVP. We're going to get an MVP battle against OKC and Denver. And we're getting a Eastern Conference or second round conference rematch this year between the Celtics and the New York Knicks. I would say that the New York Knicks, they're going to have to they're going to have to stay healthy. Because between the New York Knicks, you got Thibodeau as your head coach that likes playing his players 48 minutes per game. You got that going for you. But if I'm the Denver Nuggets, I would have to say that it's not over, but for the Nuggets, the whole playoffs aren't over. But for the Nuggets, you have to come in to beat OKC, who has been dominant all year long and been the number 1 seed. You have to play with a lot of energy. And let me get back to the Celtics and Knicks series. For Boston, they're going to have to play with a lot of energy. Because Boston is coming off an NBA title last year. Or is coming off a championship. What else can you do for your team to say, okay, let's go and win out there? Because both of these series, I'm telling you, are either going to go to 6 or 7. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody. And peace.